welcome back to the range. Bushy Tail down here, doing more ammo testing out of the 22 mag. Got the same two rifles that we've been testing, the Marla 987 or 983S and the CZ 457. Back at the same range, got my 2-inch target circles up at 25 yards. So I've thrown out there or asked on my Facebook page several times what's everybody shooting, and it's a variety of mostly CCI, followed by Hornady, then some Winchesters and Federals. The CCI is by far the best. Well, not the best, but the CCI is what most people are shooting. Nobody mentions Remington. So, and these are hard to find at the store. I actually went to a gun show over the weekend and found some Remington. I've been wanting to test this, but didn't really want to order a big quantity of it, knowing that I was just going to do this testing. And whereas a lot of the others are like same grains, just different bullet, these are a lot different. So you've got the 40 grain pointed soft point. And the pointed soft point with the Fiocchi has been performing very well for me hunting. And then we've got a 33 grain AccuTip, which is a polymer tip. A lot of the other polymer tips are moving a lot faster. They're 2200 feet per second. This one's listed at 2000 feet per second. So we'll see. The others are also a 30 grain, and these are a 33 grain. Temperature's a little bit colder than what it has been on some of these other videos. We're right at just under 50 degrees today. Light crosswind. It's not blowing all that hard today. But as always with the wind, we'll try to time our shots. Other than that, everything is the same. And let's get loaded up. Okay. We're all loaded up with the Remington 40 grain pointed soft points out of the CZ. All right, got the CZ, and we're all loaded up with the Remington 33 grain AccuTips. Okay, we're all loaded up with the 40 grain pointed soft points out of the Marlin. All right, we're all loaded up with the 33 grain Remington AccuTips out of the Marlin. All right, let's check out the results here for these Remingtons. Just on the surface before measuring, these look really good. You know, back in the day when Remington was still making Remington, Remington was always good ammunition, and I haven't shot much of the new ammunition that Remington makes, or that's come out under the Remington name, and this is the first time I've shot it out of the 22 Magnum. Let's do some measuring here. So these are the 40 grain pointed soft points. Holy cow. Our vertical. Our vertical is 1/4 of an inch. Our horizontal is 0.375. Let's look at these AccuTips here. Vertical of just over, just a smidge over 1/4 of an inch. I think we can safely call that 1/4 of an inch. Horizontal, again just a smidge over the 0.375, but it's just minute. So the Marlin, now these we've got 4 touching and then 1 off to the side, or off a little bit lower. I don't know about that, but it's still just a smidge under 1/2 an inch, but close enough to call that 1/2 an inch. And then our horizontal is, it's going to be tight. It's going to be tight. a smidge under 1/4 of an inch. Now the AccuTips. Again, I had, 4 touches and then one little outlier. I don't know about that. But it's gonna raise it. I mean, just a hair over 1/2 inch. Our horizontal still awfully tight. Our horizontal is 1/4 inch. I mean, that is that is awesome. Okay, so results on the Remington. Every single group out of both rifles for both rounds was 1/2 inch or less. The CZ fared better. Most was 0.375 inches to 1/4 inch. The Marlin, we had a little flyer on each one that brought it to 1/2 inch. Everything else was 1/4 inch. If you're not shooting Remington, I don't know why you're not. Out of these 2 guns anyways, this is outstanding. This honestly surprised me. I didn't know what to expect going into this test. I knew that previous Remington ammunition I shot before Remington went out of business was really good ammunition, from their deer rifle cartridges, their pistol ammo. I shot a lot of the 22 long rifle golden bullets growing up, and I still have a bunch of the old golden bullets, and they all shot great. The only Remington that I didn't care for were the Thunderbolts, and not because they weren't accurate, just because they were super dirty. You had to clean it more. So, I mean, 5 shots out of these, cleaning in between, it doesn't pick up a lot of dirt or grime or fouling. Be interesting to see, if you shot the whole box, what kind of fouling would be there, but there wasn't much. Like I said, I'm swabbing in between each gun here. So let me know what you think about Remington in the comments. As always, like, subscribe, and hit that alert button so that you get alerted when I put out new videos. As always, thanks for watching. Get your brothers, uncles, cousins, kids, roommates, and moms, and everybody else to subscribe. And we'll see you next time.
Like bushy tail down, son. Or squirrely mites. That's what it ought to be.